Hi, my name is Dan and I'm both branch manager and games master here at Paralysis in Stoke-on-Trent. I've been here for about 3 years. We've had quite a few creepy experiences here. One experience I can recall is we were sitting on the staircase in Phobia, we were fixing the sound, and both me and my colleague heard the sound of a girl speaking. And we both looked at each other and were like, did you hear that? And there was no one in the building. Came up, we couldn't find anything. Also heard footsteps up in one of the bathrooms upstairs in Feast. That's really scary when you're resetting that game and you can hear the footsteps in there. And the other day, I was sitting in the staff office, which is upstairs, and the tunes came on in one of the games and no one else was in the building. I've seen shadows, I've heard things, and when I've done ghost hunts here, I've kind of felt things touch me. One of my colleagues has also had some scratches from when he's literally just been in on his own as well. A couple of months ago, there was a man in his 60s. He came up here and he had his photos taken here where I'm standing now, and then he asked if he can have a photo taken with the little girl. And he was convinced there was a little girl in the room with him, telling him how to solve the game. He took me down to the cell in Phobia, and he basically was like, there's a trapdoor in here, she must have come in and out.
I'm Lee. I'm one of the actors, scare actors in Paralysis. One of the creepy stories that I've got was an entity for a group of 5. One of the girls was complaining that she had a burning sensation on her back, to the point where she had to leave. It was getting a bit more irritating. And as I walked her out, she lifted the top up and she had scratch marks all over her back with tiny little bits of blood bubbles seeping out the wounds. A couple of weeks later, we had a group of 3 girls. One of them was taking part in the game whilst the other one was sat in a chair. Next minute, we caught it on the camera in the staff room that her hair got yanked up, and then she went out the building crying her eyes out and never came back. We were running a game in Phobia where we heard like creepy noises, like asking how the game's going, and we both looked at each other and said, you know, what was that? We had a colleague named Andy that was running the game upstairs. We went and asked him if it was him. Unfortunately, it wasn't, because he was stuck in the other room. And yeah, that's basically all I know at the moment for like creepy stuff.